No. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you what is on my iPhone and also how I edit my Instagram pictures. So I'm going to share with you all the little tips and tricks I have. So this is my phone. I have the silver iPhone 6 with 128 gigabytes, and then this case is from Sonics. This is actually not my case, it's my friend Hallie's, so shout out to Hallie. So when I open my phone, this is my home screen. It's a picture of me with Selena Gomez from 2013. I met her at her meet and greet at one of her concerts. I've had this as my background for 5 years this summer, and I don't know if I'm ever going to change it. Maybe I'll change it when I hit like the 5-year mark. So my home screen background is a picture that I got off the internet of the New York City skyline, but it's not like really the New York City skyline because those buildings aren't actually like that close together. I used to have a picture of my dog as my background, but it was too dark. I didn't like it. I liked the picture of my dog, I just didn't like the colors. So I really like this one. I like how it shines through like blue and yellow and pink. My first page of apps are the apps that I use most, and then on my second page I have a few, but I also really like that space where I can see my background. So anyways, at the top I have settings, music. I don't really use music that much. I don't really listen to music on the daily, I know. Then I have App Store, Safari, Notes, iTunes Store, Contacts, Clock. On my clock, I don't really have that many alarms. The only alarm I really use is the 1:45 alarm, because on Mondays and Wednesdays I have a 3-hour break, and 1:45 allows me to know that I have to leave my house to make it back to my afternoon class. Then I have calendar, photos. I only have, how many photos? 9,227 photos, not that bad. Mail, Followers Plus. Followers Plus is a great app for Instagram. It tells you who unfollowed you, who you started following, who's blocking you. It gives you all sorts of statistics for how well your posts are doing. Then I have Snapchat. My Snapchat username is just Xoxo McCormack. You should definitely go add me. I post on my story, I think, the most out of like all my social medias. Or you can also scan the little code at the top there. But yeah, I love Snapchat. Here's me as a little dog with a collar. It's gonna change to my name. There we go. What else do we have here? Ooh. This one's cute. Oh, now I'm a husky. Now I have a big mouth. Now, ooh, this one's my favorite. It's so cute. Now I look like Sebastian from Ariel. Last one. Oh, this one's cute also. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's like a fairy bunny, sort of. But yeah. Add me on Snapchat. Next, I have Facebook. I never really go on Facebook anymore. It used to be such a big thing at my school, but now no one goes on it. Then I have Twitter. So my Twitter is also Xoxo McCormack. I don't really tweet a lot, but I do follow people, and I go on Twitter all the time to check the news stories that they make whenever something happens. Then I have VSCOcam or Visco, however you pronounce it. I'm not going to go into that right now. I'm going to do that when I talk about how I edit my pictures. Then I have Best Fiends. That's a game that I used to like play religiously, like every single day. But I don't really play it anymore. But I also have Balls, and I got a really high score on this. Let me just check what it was. Yeah, I got 2,264. Then I have Facebook Messenger. Yeah, I don't really use that. Then I have Facetune. Again, gonna talk about that when I talk about editing. Then I have Dream Days, which is a countdown app. So I have 3 events that I'm like counting from, because I like to see like how long ago they were. So I have when I met Selena Gomez, when I went to Honduras with my school on a trip, and when I saw Selena Gomez in concert for the 3rd time. And then I have countdowns to my birthday, the end of school, and going back to camp. Then I have the August app. So my door to my house is connected by this like app sort of lock. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like a key that you need. It's this app. This little circle, when it's green, it means my door is unlocked, and then I just hit the button and it locks the door. So you can do this even if you're not at home. You can do it from wherever. So then I have YouTube Studio. This is an amazing app if you are a creator, because it tells you like so many analytics about your videos and your channel. Then I have the Omnibox app. So this is the program my school uses for teachers to email us, post assignments, post our grades and stuff like that. Then on my second page of apps, I have the Over app. So this is a really great app for editing thumbnails for YouTube. I don't know why, but I never got the hang of PicMonkey, but I discovered this app and it's so easy to use and it makes really great thumbnails. Then I have the games folder. I never really use this, but I do keep these games like in case I'm super bored. I will play them, like if I'm on an airplane or something, then this folder is really fun. So I have Video Star, that's just for making music videos. Then Free Play, that's like a Sims game. Game of Life, HQ, Heads Up, Flappy Bird, never gonna delete that. Sally Spa, Flow Free, Bubble Mania, Sally Studio, Piano Tiles, Bubble Island, Ice Cream Jump, and Papelook. Papelook is actually an editing app, but I don't use it for Instagram, so I'm just gonna show you how it works. I don't know why it's in games, but it is. So I use this app to make collages and also to Photoshop things. For example, my friend and I were friends because our moms are best friends. So every year on our birthdays, we make a sort of collage for each other and we add a picture of our mom's bodies with our faces Photoshopped. So that is what this picture is. This is what I did this year for her birthday. Then I have a folder called Other, which is a bunch of random apps that I really never use. I have voice memos, maps, FaceTime, calculator, countdown. This is the app that I used originally to count down my meeting with Selena Gomez, and I just never delete this because, I don't know, because it's the one that I've had for 5 years. I have Musical.ly, not because I have an account, but because my little sister didn't have her iPod at one point and she logged on to her account, so I just kept that there. Then I have Shazam in case I hear a good song out and about and I want to know what it is called. I have Files, I have no idea what that is. TV, Wallet, Photo Vault. This is to keep your photos like that you don't want to delete but you don't want people to see. Private, I think I used that in grade 7. Find Friends, Close Up. This is a really cool app. I used it, I think, in grade 10. You take a selfie every day and then it makes one big video with all of them so you can see your evolution. I'm gonna make it really fast though because some of these photos are super ugly. Okay, creating video. Yeah, that's me. That's my evolution from the summer before grade 10 to the summer before grade 11. Anyways, then I have the Bitmoji app. I think I needed to get this to get a Bitmoji on Snapchat. WhatsApp, never use that anymore. Health, I don't use that. Live Collage, that's just a collage app for like birthdays and stuff. Uni Console, this is the app that gives you those really cute emojis that are like black and white. Find iPhone. Time Play, that's for in the movie theater. There's like games before that gets you points. That's the app to play. Text Plus, I never used. That was like what I used in grade 6 to text my friends when we didn't have phones. We had iPod Touches. VidStitch, I don't think I've ever used that. Sonos, that's to play music around my house. Piconic, I think that's collages also. Then I have the Garage app because if you buy stuff at Garage, you get points for it, sort of like Sephora. Then I have the Ring app. So this connects to the security cameras at the front of my house and at the back of my house. So I get a notification if anyone rings to the doorbell in the front or if there's a motion in the front or the back. Then I have Uber, which is self-explanatory. This is how I pay for rides with Uber. Then I have the Indigo app because I don't know if a lot of people know this about me, but I really love to read. So I will go on here in my free time to just look through books. Then I have the app for my gym. So this is where I can schedule classes that I want to go to. And then I have Drive, which is like Google Drive, where I have all my documents. Sorry if anything just changed, my battery died, but I'm just continuing with my dock at the bottom. So I have Instagram, phone, camera, and messages. I have a lot of messages because I don't read them. If like I'm talking to someone and they say okay or if they say bye, I don't click on it and it's just accumulated over the years, so I'm really sorry if that bugs you. Now I'm gonna go into my editing process for Instagram. So this is my Instagram feed. It's pretty colorful and then I have one line at the bottom that has the white borders because I don't want to delete my picture with Selena Gomez, so I've kept the entire line so it looks sort of put together, I guess. So the first thing that I do is I go into Facetune. As an example, I'm gonna take a photo from the photo shoot that I had after I did my Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. I look very serious in this picture. But the first thing I'm gonna do is take the smooth applicator and kind of just brush this over my skin very loosely. Like you don't want to put too much of this. And then I zoom out and I take the erase button and I kind of like do random dots of erasing just so it doesn't look too fake. I'm gonna take the whiten and I'm gonna put that a little where my highlight is, on my nose and on my cheekbones. And I'm also gonna take smooth and put it a little on my nose highlight because I feel like that's really strong. Then I'm gonna take details and I'm gonna put that on my eyes because I like my eyes to be very highlighted, I guess. And I'm also gonna put that on my contour. I like to brighten the picture just a little bit, so I take lighter. I'll put that up to like 10. And a little hack, if you want to look extra tan in your photos, go to lighting and select sunset and bring it to 100%. Then wipe clear, apply apply where you want yourself to be tan, and then you go back to the sunset and you put it just how much you want. But I'm not going to use that for this photo. So this is what the app looks like for me. I have a layout of my feed so I can see how different colors and photos go with my feed. I don't really have a theme, but I like to have my Instagram look really good all together. So I'm going to make like a sort of burst of 3 photos all together from that photo shoot. So I'm just going to click on the first one that we were working on before, and I like to play around with the exposure and contrast. This step changes every time I edit a photo because it's always different. I always use sharpen. This makes your photos look super professional, even if they're just iPhone photos. Temperature, I'm going to put it a little cool toned. I love grain. I don't really put it on iPhone taken photos because see, if you put grain on an iPhone picture, I feel like it just looks really bad. But this is a photo taken with like my big camera. So usually I use either C1 or HB1, HB2, and yeah, that's basically the only VSCO filters that I use. But for this one, I'm gonna use C1, and I wanna bring the temperature back up a bit because I feel like it's a little too blue. And then if you're editing a bunch of pictures all together, you select the one that you edited and you go to copy edits, and then I can go to the other ones and go paste edits. And then I have my 3 photos that are all edited the same way. So now I'm just gonna save all 3 of these photos, and I recommend to save in actual size because then you'll get the best quality photo possible. So now I have all 3 photos, and I want to decide which one will look better on my feed. So I delete the other 2 and I see how it looks. It doesn't look good because I already have 1 photo from that photo shoot, but I'm just gonna crop it because Instagram doesn't let you put pictures that long. And then I see if I like it with my feed, and then if I do, I head on to Instagram. So I'm going to multiple select this post. Now the hardest part of anything is figuring out how to caption it. I think I'm just gonna put some emojis and then I post it to Instagram. So yeah, that is the video. That is what is on my iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!